moving on to The Witcher. For those of you who do not know, oh boy, I don't know how the hell you don't know, but for those of you who don't know, Henry Cavill is not returning as Geralt of Rivia. That job is heading over to that of Liam Hemsworth. Whoo, oh boy. Which is funny because I think I made a video maybe 2 years ago, a year and a half ago, where I said that with Henry Cavill leaving and Liam Hemsworth coming in, they were probably going to cancel The Witcher after 2 seasons. And that was absolutely fucking right. Because I think The Witcher was supposed to go for like 7 seasons? How many seasons was The Witcher supposed to go for? Was it 7 seasons? Or it's like 8 seasons? Something along those lines? And we're stopping at 5? So we're stopping dead short. Yeah. No, yeah. We're supposed to go for 7 or 8 seasons, and we're stopping at 5, which made me right in saying that Liam Hemsworth was only going to do the next season, then probably 1 season after that, then Netflix was going to cancel the entire thing. Why? Because the major draw of The Witcher is Henry Cavill. He's the reason why people were showing up to watch the show. We weren't showing up to watch a show because, some of us were showing up to watch a show because we were dedicated Witcher fans. But the vast majority of the people on Netflix were tuning in to watch it because Netflix uses major stars to do major draws onto their content. And Henry Cavill was the major star of The Witcher that was essentially drawing people in. But we swapped over to Liam Hemsworth, and that was a lot of backlash and shit talking on the part of the fans. Now the star, who's Freya Allen, who plays Ciri on the show, basically came out and was like, hey, I know a lot of people are sad to see Henry leave. I'm sad to see Henry leave as well. But I feel as though, you should give him a chance. I don't want to speak for him, but from what I've understood, I feel like he's really wanting to try and bring the heart. He's been training. I feel sorry for him, honestly. Additionally, she didn't shy away from noticing how fandoms can be really toxic and attacky. She added, number one, that fan base can be very attacky. It's not an ideal situation to be in, taking up someone else's role, but I'm really excited to see what he does, and he's such a lovely guy. I just hope that people give him the time of day, It's reasonable for some disappointment to arise from The Witcher's casting changes. Cavill played the role of Geralt with utter precision and delivered some of the show's finest moments. He played the character with ferocity and showed his brute strength while performing the fighting scenes. On the other hand, Cavill was a huge fan of the Witcher franchise before ever joining the Netflix series and didn't back away from doing his own stunts. Although many people have said a lot of negative things about Hemsworth being the next Geralt, fans should definitely give him a chance to prove his worth. It's no secret that Cavill left the show to be part of a bigger universe. So to hold up. No, back up. No. Cavill did not leave the show to be part of a bigger universe. At all. Henry Cavill left the show because he was sick and tired of the creators and the showrunners' stupidity and bullshit. They were literally butting heads. They were literally in arguments about how Geralt was basically being portrayed in the show, which is the showrunner wanted Geralt to be this dumb, one-liner, hot brute, whereas Henry Cavill wanted him to be like this super refined, grizzled warrior that didn't really say much, but when he did say something, it was super impactful, the way in which he was in the books. They butted heads. There were a lot of changes being made from the source material that Henry Cavill did not like. And the showrunners they aren't on camera, but they are quoted in the fact that they both laughed at the original book's story and also joked about how they were smarter than the author who essentially wrote the books. That can be off-putting for somebody who's a super fan. I want you to stop and think about anything that you're a major fan of, that you absolutely fucking love, that is about to become adapted, and you're a part of it. You're working for the people that's bringing this thing that you enjoy to life. and you hear them shit talking it every single day. You see them rewriting and changing scenes every single day. At some point in time, you're gonna become fucking sick of it. You're just gonna wash your hands of the entire situation. That is what Henry Cavill did. Don't try and rewrite history talking about he tried to leave to become part of a bigger universe, because he had no prospects when he left. When he left, there was no DC universe bringing him back as Superman. That happened after he left, where he had talks with The Rock. There wasn't a Warhammer universe talking to him, trying to bring him over to, create the Warhammer stuff. That happened after he left. So don't try and rewrite the motherfucker past to make the showrunner look better, because she's been catching shit for the last few years. Because after Henry Cavill left and they attempted to do the spinoff, a lot of people basically came out and said that she sucks as a showrunner. I'm extremely sorry, she does, and that basically the Witcher show would come to an end after Henry Cavill left, which it did. Which in 2 seasons, this show is going to be gone. We're going to get 1 season with Liam Hemsworth, and knowing Netflix will do something petty as fuck and be like, we're going to do the first 3 episodes of this as season 4 part 1. Then we're going to do the second part as season 4 part 2, and then that's it for Liam Hemsworth. Nothing else. So don't do that. Don't take a passing shot at Henry Cavill as though, he left the show because he wanted to, on these negative terms, because he wanted to become a bigger star. He was already a big star. He was doing the show because he was a major fan of the show. Don't disrespect that man that way by trying to rewrite history. Don't do it. Just, I understand where she's coming from, where it's like, hey, I've been watching a lot of people attack him and try to rip him down and bring him down, but he's really trying to bring his A game to deliver like a really, really good Geralt of Rivia. I'm okay with that. That's fine. That's cool. That's the type of direction that I would hope that he would take in regards to the character and attempting to bring the character to life. Can fandoms be attacky? Absolutely. But the fandoms are only in attack mode because we were essentially attacked first. Because we were basically told that this thing that we love is fucking stupid, and I'm smarter than all of you, and I can rewrite this and make it fucking better. And it's one of the reasons why Henry Cavill up and fucking left. Don't do that. Don't do that. I agree with what she's saying. I do not agree with the spin that the person who wrote this article is attempting to put on it. Who wrote this article? Yeah, no. Ayush Sharma, don't do that. Like, don't attempt to put that type of weird fucking spin on it that, like, oh, Henry Cavill left because, he was going back to be Superman. No, all that shit happened after he left. He had already announced the fact that he was departing from the show because he was getting sick and tired of working with assholes. And then they decided to go on an absolute fucking smear campaign, calling him a dude bro and him being misogynistic and a bunch of other shit, only to have the women who worked on the set come out and say, no, he was an upstanding gentleman. He was super fucking nice. He learned everyone's name on the set. He made sure he spoke to every single person. He wasn't a diva. He didn't bring drama, to the point where they had to walk it back and say that, oh, this is the opinion of somebody who was in the writers department that he was butting heads with because he wanted to remain faithful to the source material. And then that's what made those people look bad, which is revealing the fact that you tried to change the source material. Henry Cavill essentially said no, and you were like, well, I know better than you because I'm the showrunner and you're the actor and you're going to read the lines, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, no, we're not rewriting history here. Stop that.